Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at another fun thing that I found on Etsy. So those of you who watch this channel know that I love robots, and one of the robots that I really like was from the Disney movie from 1979 called The Black Hole. It had all kinds of really cool robots in it, Vincent, Bob, and Maximilian. So this here is a 3D printed Vincent, and I think it has some electronics to it as far as just the voice. I don't think it lights up or anything like that. But it looked like a pretty decent Vincent for being 3D printed. So we're going to take a look at it here. And I'll give you links to the seller at the end of the video here. All right, so let's take a look at what's inside. Ooh, I can already see his eyes. All right, let's see. I'm not sure how I'm going to open this. This box is pretty big. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, he's bigger than I thought. You know, every time I open this stuff, it's either smaller than I thought or bigger than I thought. I'm not really sure what I was expecting. This might be something in here. I'll have to take a look at that in just a minute. Let me take all this packaging out of here. Ooh, there he is. I don't know if he's all one piece. He's got a little stand on him. Oh, okay. Looks like the stand is separate, so this is what that looks like. Let's see if we can open this up and take a look at it. All right, this is really cool. I was really glad I found this on Etsy. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's nice. Disney, The Black Hole, and it's even printed in the text. Vincent LF396. Here's the button to activate his voice. Oh, okay, so this is rechargeable. I was like, where the heck do the batteries go? So I think this is rechargeable. I'm not sure where you plug it in. I'm not seeing a plug-in on here. I see there's the speaker. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, I guess I'll have to figure that out. All right, well, let's take a look at Vincent himself. Now, I do wish maybe that Vincent had some lights on him, but that's okay. Now, I did a video a long time ago showing a full-size Vincent that I managed to get a hold of, and I tell you, that was really cool. I don't know if this is from the same files. It's possible. Wow, he's pretty large. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bumping the camera here. Okay, I don't want to pull him out in such a way that I might break him. So, well, let me see if I can get him out of the box here. Okay, so I've mostly got him out now, and I've cut most of this tape. Ooh, oh, wow. Oh, this is a nice Vincent. Oh, cool, this moves, just like on the real one. I wonder if his head turns. Oh, okay, it looks like the head is in place. Wow, this is nice. Look at this. Ooh. So there he is. There's his eyes. There's the top of his head, the little, kind of like his head, like a hat that he wore. In the movie, this goes up and down, and you can see his brain in there. Really nice work on these, like, decals that he's got on here. And I think he said these are printed in color, so he probably didn't have to paint any of it. Ooh, this looks really good. Wow, that looks really, really good. Here's the back. That's very, very nice on here. Wow. Vincent is such a cool robot. I don't know. Roddy McDowall did the voice of him in the movie, uncredited. And then Bob, old Bob, was the beat-up version, like an older model of Vincent. The poor guy, he gets beat up in that movie. And Slim Pickens did the voice of him. He was also uncredited. I've heard rumors as to why that was the case, but I think probably the most logical one is that if they didn't take credit for doing the voices, they got paid more money. And so I think that's probably what happened. Here's that little like EKG meter type of thing on his screen. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love the way this looks. Okay, and then we had another package. Man, I'm really impressed with him. There was another package in here, and I did feel something in it. I took most of the... Oh, here, something just came out. So we have some kind of cylindrical piece here. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to read the instructions. And then... let me see, let me cut this, let me get my scissors here and cut this open. Curious to see what's in here. It comes with several pages of instructions, so I'm curious to see what all of that's going to be for. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so this, ooh, that's an interesting looking piece. Okay, I'm guessing this is probably, okay, that's probably the platform that fits in the hole on the base over there. Let's see, it probably fits on the bottom. I bet it fits on his little butt. Yeah, look at that, it fits right in here. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, hey, oh God, I just thought, ooh, I thought I just broke him. Okay, so it looks like his hat is made to come off, because I noticed in the pictures, they made it so that his hat will sit up. So that's what the inside looks like. So in the movie, when his head goes up, he's got this brain inside here, and there's like some lights and stuff. Okay, so you know what? That's probably what this is. You probably put this in here, and then you take this one out. I don't know if that's glued in there or not. And then maybe it's supposed to sit up, you know, like that. So you can see his brain. All right, so I'll have to read the instructions. Man, that scared me. I thought I broke it. It's like, no, I just got it out of the box and I already broke it. All right, let me read some more stuff on it. So this has got a pretty ingenious design to the base. Remember I was saying I couldn't figure out where you plug it in? Well, what it is this bottom part seamlessly fits together. See the little magnets on the end here? All you got to do is just slide it off, and then when you open this up, you got to be careful because the wires are connected from the top and the bottom. But he gives you enough wires so that you can pull this open without pulling on the wires. So here is the circuit board. Very nicely done. So now there is the connection to the switch. You just got to make sure that when you put everything together, you don't crimp the wires. But it doesn't really push on it that hard anyway. Now let me zoom in on this. So right here is where you're going to plug it in with the USB, just a USB-C. That's the switch to turn it on and off. So when you get it, it's in the off position. That way he's not, you know, talking during the shipping. In fact, in the instructions, he made some kind of funny comment where he says, Vincent arrives to you with his sound card turned off. I didn't want him trying to educate the mail carrier. It's pretty funny. So there we go. So and so when you plug it in, a red light comes on, and then the red light goes off once it's fully charged. So now let me pull this back out so we can kind of take a look at how this goes on. It's very cool. It's a really excellent design. So you go, make sure this is wrapped around here. You don't want to crimp the wire. And you just rest it on here. And it just goes together just like that. It's absolutely ingenious. All right, so now we can just put the stand on so it goes so that it's more longer this way. These little cutouts are for his legs. So you just push this down in here. Oh, it just sets in there pretty nicely. That was easy. I thought it was going to be kind of a hard part. And now let me get a hold of Vincent here. And we'll set him on here like this. Ooh, that's very nice the way he sits on there. It's a little wobbly. I suppose you can glue that in if you want to. So here you can see, I didn't put his top on yet. And there's non-slip feet on the bottom of this, and I think it also on the bottom here, and it also raises it up a little bit so the sound will come out better on the speaker. But before you put all that on, you got to turn the power on inside there. So make sure you turn the power switch on. Okay, so I got him all set up, so he's all turned on. Now he has over 40 voice tracks. That's a lot. So I don't know if I'll go through all 40, but I don't know, it depends on how long they are. So let's go ahead and push the button, and you just push it for each phrase.
Out of the frying pan, hopefully not into the fire.
Okay, and it's good and clear and loud. Wow.
Nothing a hammer and a little metal polish can't fix, thank you. Don't worry, Mr. Pizer. They also serve who only stand and wait. Down, but never for the full count, Dr. K.
Vincent had all these, you know, popular sayings and stuff, like educational things.
I don't like it when somebody else pulls the strings, Captain. Whoever, or whatever, Captain. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little concerned. Some of my brother robots were assigned to Project Black Hole, programmed to send ESP messages back from space probes. Oh, a grand experiment, the scientists thought.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Not to me, Mr. Booth. Not this close. The heat in there melts types like me rather quickly. A good offense is the best defense. There appear to be some sort of robot, Dr. Cade. Identify yourself. What is your type and model? A mystery monster. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Vincent, vital information necessary centralized. Labor force, the 396th. I see by your markings you're from the old 28. Programmed in Houston.
That was the little initials there. That's what those stood for.
A wolf remains a wolf, even if it has not eaten your sheep. A pint cannot hold a quart, Mr. Pizer. If it holds the pint, it's doing the best it can. There are three basic types, Mr. Pizer: the wills, the won'ts, and the can'ts. The wills accomplish everything, the won'ts oppose everything, and the can'ts won't try anything. I don't mean to sound superior, but I hate the company of robots. All sunshine makes a desert, so the Arabs say. Who's the flashy black hat? He's sharp, but we're sharper.
Wow, the sound is really good on this.
Are there any more like us left on board? As an old Navy hero once said, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. You'd have beat him again if he hadn't bumped you. Don't worry. I'll uphold the honor of the old outfit. Start. Vincent's my name, sharpshooting's my game. Try me.
That was that cool scene where they're fighting.
If one dances, one must pay the piper.
I love it.
If there's anything I cannot stand, it's a sore loser.
Oh, this makes me want to watch the movie again.
Can you permanently rearm my lasers? Robots, Mr. Pizer. Humanoid robots. Captain, I was forced to destroy 2 sentry robots. There is an alternative.
It sounds like the sounds are going in order of the movie, too. Oh, that's when he's connecting mentally with, I can't remember her name, the lady that's in the movie. All right, I hope I don't get a copyright for that. Yeah, I hope I don't get a copyright for this. The music theme was amazing in this movie. Wow, that's a long one. Okay, I wonder if I can push it again to stop it.
Vincent.
Okay.
Vital information necessary centralized. Labor force, the 396th.
Okay, if there's a jump cut that happened just now, it's because I was playing some music and I got a copyright strike and I had to cut it. Just in case you're wondering what happened there.
Unscheduled course correction due at 2200. Pre-correction check. Rotation axis plus 3 degrees. Nitrous oxide pressure 4100, rising to 5000. Quad jet C and D on pre-select. Rotor ignition sequence beginning in 3-0. Thruster line reactors on standby.
Wow, that was a good one.
The largest black hole I have ever encountered. United States, Space Probe 1, USS Cygnus. Dr. Cade, wasn't that the ship your father was on?
Okay, so maybe these aren't in order.
To quote Cicero, rashness is the characteristic of youth, prudence that of mellowed age, and discretion the better part of valor.
Okay, actually, have we started over now? I forgot where we started. Darn.
Out to the frying
Okay.
pan, hopefully not into the fire.
Okay, yes, I do remember that. Okay, so we have circulated back. So I think there's over 40 voice tracks, which is absolutely amazing. The musical score in this movie was really amazing. I can't remember who did it. Was it Jerry Goldsmith? Maybe some of you can comment in the comments, but it was so well done. Absolutely love this. This is really, really well done. Okay, so the instructions were nice and clear. The seller did an amazing job on this. Here is his, sorry for my reach there. He gave me, he has this beautiful business card, and it's made of metal, which is amazing. You can see the reflective properties of it. And so the name of the gentleman is Phil Basardo, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And he goes by P. Basardo on Etsy. And he's the one that makes this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And then there's also a QR code here. If I can get enough light on it, maybe you can just scan it that way if you'd like. Very, very high quality, very nicely made. I am very impressed with this. This is really cool. I kind of almost want to get another one just because how neat this is. Now, on his Etsy site, as of the making of this video, I think he said that maybe for the holidays he's going to take a break or something. So if you want to get one of these, you might want to order one before he quits making them, at least for the rest of this year. At least that's what I read on there. But this is beautiful. Let me check to see how much it was because I couldn't remember. Okay, so as of the making of this video, this retails for $130, and quite frankly, I think that is a fair price because obviously Mr. Basardo put a lot of work into this. It's so beautifully done. I think it's really cool. He obviously cares about the movie. The electronics are very nice. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one. But this is not a paid promotion for Mr. Basardo or Etsy. I just, figure that there's going to be fans out there that want to get it. Another thing I forgot to mention is this little thing here. So I'm not going to display my Vincent with his little hat sticking up. I couldn't get this piece out of here. You're supposed to take that out to sit on top of here. I don't know if it's glued in or what, but you can display him so that you can see his brain. About 2 or 3 times in the movie, this little part comes up and you can see the little brain and lights inside of there. So I really think it's great that that we can display them with that. You don't have to have that in there if you don't want to, but I would recommend it because it's easier just to kind of line this up and make sure that it's on there nice and straight. So if you haven't seen this movie, and I've mentioned this before in past videos, keep in mind the movie came out in 1979, but it was such an unusual movie for Disney. Disney's the one that put it out. Up until that point, they only did G-rated movies, very kid-friendly movies. This movie was not a kid-friendly movie. It was the very first PG movie that Disney ever came out with, and I remember my friends and I went to go see it when it was in the theaters, and we were shocked at just how un-Disney-like it was. It's got such a cool feel to it. It's kind of eerie, and it's very dark. There's a couple of violent scenes in it, and it's just such a good movie, very underrated. It has an unusual ending. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending is odd, and that is because, according to the special effects guy in an interview on the Blu-ray, he said that there was no ending written for the movie. And so I think he's the one that kind of came up with it. So it's just kind of strange that I've never heard of a movie that didn't have the ending written for it. But very, very cool. Absolutely love this. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one. So, Mr. Basardo, if you're watching, fantastic job on this. I absolutely love this. This is such a great Vincent. I love the size of him. He was bigger than I thought he was going to be. Absolutely beautiful. He's an absolute work of art. So thank you very much for making these available. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. So thanks again for watching and have a good one.
A good offense is the best defense.